Welcome to the first post DC live. There will be a couple, because at some point Mom and I are going to do a recap live. For now, though, I have swatched out all the inks I got, and we are going to put them away. I will say, I do know I'm missing one bottle of ink. It's somewhere. It's yet to be found. And so at some point I will track it down. For now, though, my bottle of the Monteverde Show ink is a bit MIA. I have a feeling it's still in a suitcase somewhere. It just, for whatever reason, was not with all my other ink bottles. So we're going to put away everything else, and at some point I will swatch out that one color. We also have the two new Ferris Wheel Press Jubilee colors. I believe these already came out. I think they came out maybe on Friday. Mine have just arrived, and so I've swatched those out as well, but everything is going to go away into the coloring dippers. And yeah, it's a fun show. Lots of inks. I didn't come home with as many inks as DC, and I don't think I actually came home with as many. Oh, Chicago. Thanks, Maya. Yeah, that's true. Didn't come out with as many inks as Chicago. And it is a fun selection, though. I don't know what this is. C. This goes in here. That goes there. What letter's this? This is I. So this should be like N through R. Fantastic. So to start with, we're going to sort these by brand. So both the wet pen and Tono and Lims, I don't have in the cards, so they both need label cards. And then I'm just going to sort them sort of where they need to go on this table for now. We're going to call this a rough sort. I'm sure that there are probably things that are going to get moved, but for now, we're just going to do a sort. Goes there. K. That goes there. I want to say that one goes there. Pannonia, Pannonia. I don't know what this starts with. That starts with Sailor. So yep, those go there. That's a shimmer. Kobe is a blue. This is a shimmer. Ferris Wheel Press with Kenro was giving out samples of ink that were in little mystery pots. I got picked one up. I thought I knew what it was. I thought it was Queen of Allium. It was not. And so we're going to have to compare and see if I can figure out what this is. And hopefully I can figure it out. This is a Ferris Wheel Press. This is Tasha, which goes up here. This is Bungo Box, which is a gray. This is Bungo Box, which is a gray. That's a purple. And then we have the wet pen, their Deception Pass, which I actually got on the ink swap table for $5, which was lovely. So I'm going to start with shimmer, mostly because I think it's going to be the easiest to sort out. So let's open this up. And where do things start going in? Into the purples, I believe, is where things start. Like dark purple. Take out starting there. Okay. Then for this very pale pink. I thought this was Fluttering Hearts, but it's too pink to be Fluttering Hearts. Oh, those are very similar. Those are very similar. As are those. All right, shimmers. Round one are done. Let's grab the Birmingham Pen Company gray. And, oh no, Bungle Box. It's a very gray, but I think it goes in here-ish. Ah, it goes at the very end. There you go. So next up is purples, which I always find the hardest. It's always hard to figure out where purple's set. And I keep saying I'm not going to get more purple inks. And then this show I got 4 purple inks. Well, 3 because one of them's mom's, but there are 4 new additions. So let's I'm going to put that, I think, in there. Put that in there. And then I'm actually going to thread the first. No. So Tasha, you're purple. She knows where do you actually fit. Look, you're probably in here. Yep. Right. There you go. Let's thread this back through. Hopefully. Maybe. There's the first section. And there's the second half. On to blues and greens. So I was not originally planning on getting both versions of the Morpho ink color, but Maya prefers teals to purples.
That is the blue sister.
Yeah, so I could not only get the purple version of,
Purple sister.
yeah.
I'm not surprised that you got more purple ink.
Fair enough. I could not only get the purple version of Tori's ink, I had to get the teal version as well, but I did not get the sparkly versions. Tori released 4 versions. I got 2 of the 4, which sounds less bad than getting all 4. So let's sort out this hot mess of colors. I have no idea where Deception's Pass is going. It's so weird. I don't know where I'm putting it, other than the fact that like this section of greens is actually probably safe, so I am putting these ones away. These are all very green greens. I think Deception's Pass is going in here. So for the sake of not dropping these, we're going to put these ones away. And then sure. Oh, that works, like first try. The good news, Maya, is that it's a different teal than all the other teals I already own for your pen. Bad news is it's another fucking teal. Teal is so much better than brown. I believe Drew Brown described his least favorite ink colors as fleshy colors, and I couldn't get that out of my head for a while. Where's that blue going? Well, that's like a dark blue. Oh, shit. You like actually go somewhere in here, but I don't feel like making you fit in there. So instead, you're gonna go here. Are you gonna go there? Yeah, you're gonna go there. Where do you go? Where do you belong? Where do you belong? Oh, I have literally no idea. Do you want to help? This is what we're trying to find a home for. Oh, well, I do. Which is the thing, it should fit with the other denims. Sorry. But there's light wash denim. It's definitely not there. Oh yeah, that isn't bad. Because originally I was going to put it. I have too many blue inks. Yeah, except I don't deal cards as quickly when we play cards. Also, those 2 colors, same brand, different name. Are they different? You tell me.
a little lighter. It could just be the way it's swatched.
Because, like, originally, I was going to put it, they just keep going. I have too many blues. Like, over in here.
Well, that works too.
Yeah. But is it more, because, like,
the two places I'd put it.
actually, yeah.
I think you're right.
Okay.
That's more similar to both of the other ones. If that
Okay.
makes any sense.
It does. The next set's much easier because they're just in alphabetical order, not based off of vibes.
Vibes are hard.
Vibes are so hard when organizing colors. If I tell you that the two new Ferris wheel press releases look identical to previous Ferris wheel press releases, do you think you can pick them out of a coloring dipper?
I have a catalog of all the Ferris wheel pressings you have.
What if I tell you that they're all in the same coloring dipper?
Sounds very much like they're not blue or purple. So my interest is already declined majorly.
Fair enough. It's a pink and a brown.
Pink is terrible. Unless they added some orange.
No, it's a gold glitter.
Oh.
Next time I say I want to buy blue ink.
I'm gonna say yes. I hope you know. You talked to the wrong person.
Oh, but I don't need more blue inks. I have too many.
Be happier with like a solid paper frame.
I don't know. I never considered that.
Welcome.
This is like the graveyard of the coloring dipper backboards from like all the ones I've merged into all of these sets. Because 50 cards was not enough cards.
Is it ever?
No, but she sells them in sets of 50. And so what I need her to do is to just let me buy cards.
Paper.
I don't need backboards. I don't need the strings. I just need the paper. Just let me buy the cut paper with the little hole in it. Because also, like, said tray also has a whole bunch of strings. It is. But it's like the coloring dipper graveyard plus the little tiny tool for the Tom Studio Lumos. All right, those ones are done. Now we get to do alphabetical. Alphabet is hard.
I read it out for myself. I give myself a cheat sheet.
Good to know it isn't just me with the brain injury. It's both of us
Yeah.
that are incapable.
Problem, it's me.
Yeah. Be you. See, if I'd been smart, I would have remembered that, like, this thing has little label cards, and I only have to take off as many as it takes me to get to the label for the thing I'm going for. And instead, I wiggled them all off. Is there anything in here? What is this? This is C through F. The answer to that question is no. Hey, look! Oh, who made this version? Oh, it's Dominant Industries Little Craft Fest. So it is different. It's sparkly. It's different. I don't know that I've used it in a pen yet. This is the Ferris wheel press one. It's a nib of some sort. Yeah, I can't tell you what's in it, but there's a nib of some sort in that vial. Oh, it's a Gina Salarino Perspective nib. Because I finally picked up my Chicago Pen Show nib.
This one's DC.
It is. It's Kirk's DC nib. CCI. Oh, which way is this going to come off? The way I wanted it to. Which means I, L, I comes before K and before J. So we're taking off to that card to go ink pot. C, C, U, C, R, C, U, C, I. C, I. I think it's probably time to break this Ferris wheel press one up into 2 cards. But that seems like a lot of work. That also seems like accepting defeat. Like, I don't actually know how many cards this is at this point. All I know is that it barely hangs and is practically unflippable. But it feels like accepting defeat to finally split it up. And you can't evenly split it in the alphabet. I know. I think if I could evenly split it, that would be one thing.
It'd be so weak.
I know. The second half would be very small.
Well, big brain thought.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how small the second half would actually be. That we.
Are you ready for my big brain idea?
What's your big brain idea?
Add in another one of your strings.
Oh! This is why I keep you around. Do I have the same color of blue?
Do you have 2 of the same color?
Yes.
Oh, you have the same blue. Slay.
Great.
I don't know how flippable it is past the end things, but that still gives you lots more space.
It gives me lots more space. It gives me a long time before I have to commit to taking it apart.
You're welcome.
And I'm sure I do. I have a set of the new backboards that do fit over top of the thingies.
Oh.
But then I'd have to switch the backboards. And do I really want to do that? No. So instead, this is just going to be absurd. More absurd than it already is.
You're welcome.
You're thanks. I was about to say you're welcome as well, and I'm like, what? What's this one? This is K. Do I have any K's? Yeah, Kobe. Oh, worst comes to worst, I could have always stolen the blue string from this one. Here's kiwi, Kobe, bitter chocolate is in front of Romanesque blue.
I much prefer Romanesque blue over what I'm assuming is a brown ink.
The color of a Hershey's chocolate chip.
Delicious. Not beautiful.
Fair. One of my favorite snacks.
You have good taste.
All right. Morning Morpho, midnight Morpho. Neither of which are in my Morpho pen. Let's be clear. Neither of Tori's inks are in Tori's collab pen.
Oops.
Sorry, Tori. They're pretty, but they're not bold enough on the paper I'm fucking around on. Who made these? Pannonia. Oh, Pannonia is all the way at the front. Lights of Niagara. MIMO. I'm upset by the fact that alphabetically they go in between the two Scriptus inks. That does not bring me joy.
To live is to suffer.
Apparently. There's a really fun comment I left on YouTube for you to admin. When you see it, you'll know.
How do I do this YouTube thing again?
I don't know. You were doing it from your phone a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, I can do that again. That might be easier.
When you see it, you'll know. Perk for any or advice for anyone starting their YouTube channel: just make your sibling an admin, and then they can deal with the comments you don't want to. Works really well.
Yeah, for you. You get to do the fun thing and play with colors, and I just do admin.
You get to troll someone that asked what was wrong with my leg
Uh-oh.
and why I wear a knee brace, Maya. There are so many places you can go with that.
But as your YouTube admin, I can't do the things I want to do as if I could if I was like more anonymous.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
See, my response was just going to be the cancer video of me crying on the floor.
There. Latest comments.
It's in there somewhere.
It's only showing me like 3.
You might have to click on comment on something then. I don't know what you click on.
I don't know what I click on, so like we're going places, people.
Again, no one ever said I was good at running a YouTube channel. We just said I ran a YouTube channel.
Oh, I always say that you tripped and fell into this.
It's not untrue.
I know. It's a hilarious thing.
UK. And then... are we going to say the wet pen starts with W or T?
W. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards as well. I think it's on the Drew Brown video, the most recent Drew Brown video. If that's any help.
I don't know, man.
Woods Warringall.
Did we do the thing? Might have done the thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm just trying.
Blackberry. These 2 inks from the wet pen, who I can't order from because they do not ship to Canada, I believe. But I did find them on the ink swap table at DC, and I paid $5 a bottle for them. So much fun, especially Deception Pass. If you have the ability to buy inks from Matthew, go do it. They are so much fun, and there will be videos on them. I also think Mike Madison has done videos on them over on his channel. So are worth a checkout if you want to try a made in the USA small batch ink. All right, and because no one can stop me, again, my dictatorship, let's play with the stupid thing from Tori and Pensloth. So this is Tori's Aurora Morphos pen, which is a Heinz poorly controlled stationary universe collab. There are pictures of it everywhere up on Instagram, on my page, on Tori's page, on the Heinz page. And if you go to anyone's story right now from Heinz poorly controlled stationary universe, they're showing photos that I took. And in it, it has a Pensloth prototype nib. Now, this nib is super cool. This is not the nib I thought I was getting. I thought I was getting a stacked nib, and then he ended up bringing a halo nib, and I just wasn't really vibing with the halo once it was in a pen, and so Jim very kindly switched it out, and it now has this lovely, super cool prototype nib in it that I absolutely adore. It does work better with a slightly more wet ink, but it only took me 2.5 days to run this pen dry from being fully eyedroppered at DC by somebody. So I do genuinely adore this pen, and there will be much content on this pen at some point in the future. This is a very off-proportioned box, or cube. the proportions are wrong, but it is super fun, and it's fun for both like just normal stuff and for like sketching and stuff. But I've also been writing with it today because it's amazingly fun. Yeah, it's so much fun. Right now it's got a purple from Tasha in it, but I'm sure that will change in like 2 days time when I've emptied it again. So thanks for joining me, and let me know what ink you put in this pen, and I will see you in Mom and My DC recap whenever we get around to doing that live. I thought it was going to be yesterday, but that didn't happen, and I doubt it's going to happen tonight, so we will probably see you tomorrow. But thanks for watching and have a great evening.